Just a second. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. So we are
Good
live
evening.
now. Good
We are
evening,
live.
Facebook. Yes, we are
I'm so
live.
happy.
Good evening, Facebook. Good evening, old girls and old boys of Mutende Primary School. My name is
Wonderful.
Akua Hughes Latte. I am the admin for this page. And today we have something very interesting for you. We are going to be doing an interview with a very special, powerful old girl of Mutende Primary School in the person of Mrs. Mercy Moyo.
Yeah.
Yay! So I'm really
Yay.
excited to have you here with us.
I feel like I'm in grade 1 because
Oh,
that's a school that
really?
I was in grade 1. I was in grade 3 actually when I joined Mutende. So I really
Really?
feel young. Yeah.
Where did you move in from? Were you in Mansa? Where did you come from?
I came from Solwezi. I used to be at a school called Kikombe Primary School.
Okay,
So my parents got transferred to Mansa and we came in and I started school at Mutende in grade 3.
I see. And I remember your parents like were these really important people in Mansa. I was really young at the time. What were they doing in Mansa?
Yeah, I think they were senior civil servants. They served the
Okay,
government for a
okay.
long time. My mom actually was a teacher
Yes,
to the level of senior teacher at Mutende Primary
I
School.
remember that. Yeah.
Yes, and then my dad retired as the deputy permanent secretary for Luapula province. And he
Wow.
stayed there for some time, and then they all passed on. May their soul rest in peace. But
Oh,
it was all good that
yeah.
we lived there.
And
Yeah,
they were very wonderful people. I still remember them,
yeah.
even though just a
We
little bit.
played together. We were like family. So
We were not like you were a family.
we didn't have a choice but to be good to each other.
Yes. Remember all those funny parties we used to have and fight over chicken?
We were party people.
Crazy.
This time I
Me-
just see photos. I was like, where were we? What was happening? Like everyone is just there. Yeah.
uh-huh.
So it was a nice time. Yeah.
And by the way, I'm speaking from Ghana. This is where I live currently. And when we used to live
Yeah.
in Mansa, I remember our house. I use it for some of my passwords actually. uh, so I'm not gonna tell you. But we live on the Kaole Road. One of
Kaole
those
Road,
nice, yes, one of those nice houses.
opposite the Kangumas.
Yes, opposite the Kangomas. And we used to walk to school all the time. Anyhow,
All the
so
time.
kindly, for the sake of our viewers,
Yeah.
and our old girls, old boys, kindly tell us a little bit about yourself. What have you been up to? Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, my name's
Moyo.
Mercy Kauma. Most familiar from Tende, but I've added a Moyo. I'm married.
Uh-huh. Okay,
Aka.
that's nice.
Yeah, I have 2 kids, a girl and a boy. And
Okay.
then I work for an organization called Christian Women Rock, and I'm the
Okay.
executive director there. And
Okay.
currently, I'm in Lusaka. Yeah, just that.
That's it.
Uh, Maybe I can say I used to be at Mutende from grade 3 to grade 7. Then
Okay.
I went to St. Mary's for a short time.
Oh,
Then I
really?
went to Master Secondary also for a short time. Then I went to
Nice.
Luwe for a short time. Then I
Wow, you
finally
guys were nomads,
settled
huh?
at St. John's Convent in Kitwe. That's where I completed my high school. So I've been around Luapula schools and then Copperbelt, and then later on I went to University of Zambia.
Okay.
I
I
completed
remember those
my
days.
Yeah, those days you were really young.
I was young and yeah.
Yes, so I went to University of Zambia. I studied development studies degree. Then later on, I studied a master's in project management. And then I've been working in civil society for the past 15 years.
Okay.
And now, after working for 15 years, I decided to form my own organization, which is called Christian Women Rock. It's not for women only, it's just the
Okay.
name, but
Just the
our
name. Because I was
focus
gonna
is,
ask you, that's a pretty interesting name.
yeah,
But before we get there, you know, just when you're talking about how the time that you spent at the university, I do remember the little incident that happened when you were back at our house in
yeah,
Lusaka.
yes,
And I used your phone. You know, those days phones were pretty new. And I remember
yeah,
using your phone to prank. Who was it? The fire service or
yeah.
who was it? Who did I prank?
You,
And the
you
woman got
called an
angry.
emergency line. You called an emergency line, and then when they called back, they're like, what is happening? So, like, no, we started apologizing on your behalf, and you were really young, and we shouted at you, Abba, how can you call this line?
And you told them that you were my mother.
Yes, I had to sit and to say, no, I'm the mother to Abba. Please forgive us for doing this.
That was interesting. I always remember that. It gives me a good laugh. But
Yeah.
you know, Christian Women Rock. Very
Yes.
interesting name. What do you guys do? And at the end of the day, I'm gonna ask, how Mutende impacted your life regarding what you are doing today. Please tell us a
Yeah.
little bit about Christian Women Rock. Yes. What
Yes.
do you do? Yeah.
So Christian Women Rock was it started as a blog on
Okay.
Facebook in 2017.
Okay.
And we wrote a number of inspirational stories, motivating stories, and the community really grew on
Okay.
that forum. Yes. So when my vision now became clear that I need to focus on something that really resonated with me, I decided to carry on the name and just legalize it because it was a name that I've been using for some time.
Okay.
But aside from that, now our focus is empowerment programs for the vulnerable people, especially the ex-inmates and the inmates. So
Okay.
anyone who's vulnerable, we are targeting them, but mainly the ex-inmates and the inmates. And we have just carried the name to make sure that we continue with the legacy we started in 2017, just to empower people. It started as a knowledge building platform.
Okay.
Now we are just putting that knowledge into practice. So what has changed is just the focus and the target
Okay.
group. The fact that
Okay.
now it's an NGO, it's no longer just a
Hmm.
blog page.
Okay.
It's now a legalized, platform
Hmm.
that can actually host a number of programs that we are doing. So that's the only difference. And then that's the only difference. And then when it comes to how Mutende impacted me,
Hmm.
I think number one, it gave me a good foundation
Okay.
uh, for school. It was really a serious school, and I hope
It
it is
was.
now.
It was.
We,
It
we, we
was.
attended class. We were not playing. We would get whipped for misbehaving. We would be directed in the right way. And I remember the headmaster we had. They were really serious people who loved education. So Mtende actually gave me a springboard, so to say, to my life.
Okay.
And right now, I can say uh, it is one of those schools that really
Hmm.
gave me a first start that I can count on, that I had a good foundation in education.
It's good to hear. And as a teacher and as a head of a school, I'm really motivated by what we see because as educators, nothing you do goes in vain. Everything that you do is gonna impact somebody's life, whether positively or otherwise. But I'm intrigued. Why inmates? Of all projects, why that group of yeah? Why inmates? Hello? So, Mrs. Moyo, welcome back.
Thank
So,
you.
yeah, so why inmates? I'm curious.
Why what?
Inmates.
Oh, why inmates and
Yes.
ex-inmates?
Next, yeah, exactly.
Yes, number one, I think I've worked in this field. I've been doing a lot of prison programming
Okay.
for the past 7 years now with the organization
Okay.
that I work for
I see.
and the
That's good to hear.
ex-inmates. And I was so passionate about empowering ex-inmates just to see them, become better and, resettle back in community as our brothers and sisters. So when I came to, focusing and just thinking about what I want to focus on, I realized at a certain age, there are certain things that are very important for your success.
Yes,
And
indeed.
consistency is one of the key things that you can ever, never go wrong, especially when you want to succeed.
Okay.
So I couldn't talk about anything else apart from what I've done for the past 7 years.
Okay.
And I've done inmates and ex-inmates.
Okay.
So that's how I just decided that I'm not gonna sing a song I haven't sung for the past 7 years. I'm gonna continue singing the song that I'm known for. And if I enjoy it and I'm passionate about it, why not? So that's the genesis of the vision.
I see. Wow. Wow. That's good to hear. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, we don't have so much time left. Is there anything that you'd like, anything you'd like to share with the old girls and the old boys of Mutende Primary School?
I think for the odd, not so much, since we are all, somewhere. But the ones that are really coming up, they should understand that education is the foundation to everything. It doesn't
Definitely.
matter the place you are in. What
Uh-huh.
matters is determination. I
Mhm.
can say my parents gave me the opportunity to go to school. I didn't say I dropped out of school because I had no school fees. No, but it wasn't really about the school fees and the food that they gave us, including yourselves. I mean, you came all the way from Ghana to just come and settle in Mansa. It wasn't about where you have come from, but it's about the determination that we had that we need to make our lives better. Yeah. So
Exactly.
it doesn't matter where you are, it doesn't matter which school you go to, but
Yes.
what you need is just determination and you make it.
Thank you so much. And on that note, we wish to bring our little chat here to an end for now. Thank you so much
Thank
for watching.
you.
Thank you so much,
I'm
Mrs.
so
Moyo.
glad.
Kisses to the
Thank you for the
babies.
opportunity.
Thank you. Have a
All the
great,
best,
great, great
Papa.
night.
I miss you.
Thank
I
you.
miss
I miss you
everyone.
too.
And
Take
stay
care.
safe. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Take care and bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.